I think this might be it. Oh no.
There's this quote that I really like from Edmund Hillary, who's credited as the first bloke to climb Everest. It goes like this: "You don't have to be a hero to accomplish great things. You can just be an ordinary chap sufficiently motivated to reach challenging goals."
Cheeky.
I really like that quote because I think I'm just an ordinary chap, and most of the time I'm sufficiently motivated. So this challenging goal was to load up my trusty mountain bike with my skateboard and my camping gear and head off towards the Perth Hills. The first stop was Serpentine, which is about 27 k's from home, with the busiest roads of the trip, as I had to navigate my way out of the suburbs, across the freeway and onto Carnup Road.
That's a pretty cool duck.
We can see the hills. That's nice. I like that.
Hello. Can I pat you? Come on. There you go. Give you a boop. Boop.
Think thoughts, have ideas, ponder. Oh, that sounds like a big one. Whoa! Big enough. What the fuck else would you want to be doing?
After a great start to the day at the Little Serpentine Bowl, it was time to head off for what would be a relatively short but pretty steep ride into Jarrahdale. The day was starting to heat up a touch, and I decided to weave my way through some back roads to stay off the highway before I started the climb up to my next stop.
Can't tell, I am in the midst of working my way up this hill towards Jarrahdale. It's very slow going. Heart rate's not jacked, but legs are heavy. Just the way we like them. We like heavy legs. Nice little downhill part, thank God. Oh, mate.
Jarrahdale is one of my favourite spots. I come trail running out here a bunch, especially during winter when the creek is flowing and the trees are nice and green and it's a little less snaky. This part of the ride was only about 15 kilometres, but it definitely wasn't easy. Nonetheless, I was keen to get at least a couple of tricks at Jarrahdale Skate Park before getting the bike properly off-road.
So this is Jarrahdale Skate Park. I've actually had a lot of fun here. I'm not a transition skater. This stuff's like a little steep for me, but if you sort of turn that I'm not a transition skater off, it's kind of a flowy park, like almost like sort of surf skate style. You can like go hit these banks, hit the bumps, and it's less about sort of tricks, but well, for me anyway, it's about sort of having fun, using the corners and skating stuff that's a little oddball, like around the rock. That's cool. That vert wall is hectic, it overhangs, but yeah, that's why I ended up doing a lot of tricks on the ledge. Nice mellow flat bank here, but yeah, fun. I just had to switch off the try and do transition tricks.
After another fun skate sesh and a couple of good stacks, I'd built up an appetite and a thirst, but luckily for me, the Jarrahdale Tavern is literally a couple of 100 metres away. This is a pub with a lot of history from the surrounding area. It's got a bunch of cool shit on the walls. It's one of those pubs that's worth a pint if you're ever passing through. With a big ride ahead, I plan to leave the pub sufficiently satiated, so after a nice Reuben sandwich and at least 2 ill-advised ginger beers, I was off again.
We are officially on the Mundabiddi, and I am officially walking my bike up this hill. Oh fuck, that feels good after walking. Woo. Let's go, come on, keep going downhill for me. We were having a bit too much fun apparently on some of that single trail stuff, and now we've hit this sand patch.
This stretch of the ride was easily the most taxing of the whole trip. Lots of pea gravel, plenty of hills, and with all my cargo, it meant a fair amount of pushing my bike uphill. Once my ginger beer buzz wore off, it was hot, full of flies, and pretty tough going. 30 kilometres seemed to take me an age, so I was stoked when I finally pulled into the dam, which meant my campsite for the night wasn't too far away.
Alright, here's the camp set up. I don't know what's going on here, it looks kind of fucked up, but the tent is there. Straight out to a bit of a view. Out that way towards, I think that's towards Dandalup. Sun setting over the horizon, over the hill. That's bloody beautiful, that.
Time to get up, pack up the camp, get back on that bike. Let's go.
Not good news. The bike seems to be packing it in on me a little bit. Most of the gears are slipping now, especially when I try and get any kind of purchase through a pedal. All like the gears to be climbing and stuff are just all over the joint. Doesn't seem too bad here on the road in the bigger gears, but yeah, not good. So we're going on the roads into Dwellingup. It's not all doom and gloom. It means we will get our morning coffee a bit quicker. Nearly at the top, fuck. Come on. Oh, mamma mia. That climb seemed to go forever. All right, about a K out of Dwellingup here. Just rolling hills this morning, some great fun, fast downhill. but some very long slogs.
That is what we're talking about.
I think that is me done here at Dwelling Up Skate Park. A little tweak of the ankle on a stupid 50 to front board, which I didn't even end up landing, but managed a few more tricks after that. So pretty happy with that little bank to bank gap. Never done anything like that. It's not normally my thing. So I did it a couple of times. One time the GoPro battery died, so I had to film it again, which I was pissed about. We've tried to figure out the bike. We put some chain lube on it, played around with the derailleur a little bit, and I think we're just going to stay off the trail and stay on the road, just to make the ride a little bit easier with the gears all over the place. But we're going to head to the Dwelly pub and then down to Murray campsite on the river. Tunes on deck and a couple of ginger beers, so we're feeling pretty good. Man, the feeling when things start going your way, like chain oil has pretty much sorted out the gears slipping. I haven't had tunes on this whole time, so tunes in the ears, and man, fucking feeling good, loving it, sick, and we're going fast too. This is still the way for us, which is good. It means there'll be less campers. This is a cool little spot here. We're like elevated above the river. It's definitely, you wouldn't want to bring your car down here, but it's a nice part of the ride. I think this might be it. Like, I know it's not, this isn't where I was going, but this looks like the absolute spot, man. I think I'm gonna call it there. I think this is me.
feel shackled down by our routines, the mundane day in, day outedness of life. We all go through it. I think we owe it to ourselves to find these new spaces, new challenges and markers in time to push into, to put our strength and fitness to use in the real world. Like Edmund Hillary said, you don't need to be a hero, you just need to be sufficiently motivated.